Hello and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 German Brawlers, episode 46. Picking up right where we left off, we finished up everything we needed to do for the turn, moving our ships around, checking our production, and we're ready to generate another turn right off the bat. Looks like Italy moved back into the Mediterranean. We'll still keep our majority of our fleet here in the hopes that they move their fleet away at some point for some purpose and we can actually take advantage of our planned invasion of Libya. Be of great benefit. France is dominating Northern Europe, delayed due to unfavorable weather, double gun mounts on destroyers at last. Granted, that's not one of our technology priorities. That's okay. Another merchant ship sunk. Looks like we are sinking fewer enemy merchants anyways. Don't really want to do a convoy attack off of Libya. Enemy coastal raid, absolutely take that. Not that I had an option, and with their ships in the middle of the heart of our territory, they may have a bad day. But we start early in the night. It's a long time, and they have a long way to go to get back out to the North Sea, though, so feeling we'll have plenty of friendly air for this. Cruise at 20 knots. Our pair of destroyers, and count on our radar to pick up whatever we were pointed at by the starting scenario conditions. Well, they're pummeling something. One of our merchants just received a fresh delivery of torpedo. Still no sightings of enemy destroyers presumed, possibly a light cruiser. Still nothing. Now at almost 2 in the morning. Firing again. Alright. They bypassed us. They're in the Gulf of Danzig. That's a long cruise back. Our cruising speed for 30 knots now that we're backtracking. With any luck, they'll hit one of the many mines out here. Not much to talk about when we're this far apart from the action. Dawn is occurring. We're getting our first scouts out. They seem to think they're off the north coast. Battlecruiser and Dreadnought, or pre-Dreadnought. Unlikely. Enemy destroyer hit by torpedo. And that was, I saw the torpedoes. Alright, we have some over here as well. Yep, that is definitely an Italian ship. Continue to close in. Steaming at a fairly high rate of speed. Now we should be able to identify it. Ugolino Vivaldi. Uh-oh. So we sank 2 destroyers, we lost 1 transport, 1 corvette. Corvette causing issues with the game. So, considering we saw an issue and I don't trust it, I'm going to go ahead, save, and restart the game and be right back with you. And welcome back. I think in addition to, well, we'll get our battle cruisers laid down and then we'll take a closer look at things. I think maybe we'll just leave our condors in Northern Europe. Maybe. We do have plenty in the Mediterranean. Kind of want to load the Mediterranean down though. There's many of our ships in there. I could actually transfer the carriers as well. Get you back on active. Move you to the Mediterranean. And our Lutzows are still working up. Turn them on active. Two trade protection cruisers in Northern Europe, which makes sense. Got a couple of minesweepers. And we have our condors. See if we can get those all moved down. We're blockaded, so I don't think so, but there's always a chance the enemy will move out. And I think I'll go back to fleet support. Our subs are doing too good a job. Alright, Lutzows are finishing. Anti-aircraft quadruple light AA, by all means. Blockade causing shortages in France? Blockade, France. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we should not have taken our ships off of trade protection. They were doing good work there. Cruiser battle out in the Bay of Biscay, pretty far out. Press enemy airfields. This is too far to actually be too big a concern. Both carriers involved in this. And 2 Lutzows as well. Be a decent test of the new ships. Not that I like heading straight into enemy air. Alright, sighted ship. Let's close in. Full speed. Perforated uptakes right off the bat. Room Kleber is hit. Kleber being the French cruiser. Secondary battery hit on the Moltke. Kleber takes a heavy round. 2 more heavy rounds on the Kleber. 3 more rounds on the Kleber. Over 2 rounds. Or turns, I should say. Yeah, we're laying a steady hail of fire into them. Yeah, they won't last long. Not with that many rounds going downrange. Sabre, I think, is trying to get a firing solution on us. Let's turn in. And watch our destroyers launch torpedoes directly into the line of our battle cruisers. Or not, because they make sense this time. Finish off the cleaver, and then pursue their destroyers. Follow them in the turn somewhat, staying out of their torpedo arc. And we'll slowly pull away unless we get enough hits to slow down that Espingole. You'd think a 14-inch high explosive shell would do a fair bit. And a few that have gone in the Espingole. That's their AP shells and going in one side and out the other. I can only assume at this point, since we're really not accomplishing anything shooting at this. Oh, there we go. She's done. Yep, she's slowed enough. She's an easy target now. She's done. And that's that. Turn around and call it a day. Head due west. Go down to 21 knots. Because reasons. And we'll just run out the clock at this point. As night falls on the Bay of Biscay. Minor damage for one heavy cruiser and 2 destroyers. Light damage was to the Moltke, 4 medium hits, 1 light hit. Damage to the superstructure. Gain 1 prestige. Excellent. Alright, let's get our 2 carriers back on trade protection. Go ahead and get the Goeben and the Braunschweig on trade protection again. Everything else is happily where I want it. And we just need to get the Lutzow down to the Mediterranean. Insufficient superiority in the Mediterranean. France is upset. Italy collapses. Can't take Sicily, so we get Libya back. And the other 8 points go into the industrial points. Other members of the enemy coalition resolve to fight on. Okay. ASW torpedoes. Excellent. How's BB screen CV? Wow. Hardship in Germany because of the sinkings. Cruiser battle in the north. Take it. France declines wisely. Jutland. Large battle. I'll take it because we get 2 of the Lutzows. They can't muster. go on to unrestricted warfare. We're looking to knock France out quickly now that we've subdued Italy. Shouldn't these have finished this turn? Did I run into that bug again? Alright, what do we have? France is heavy in the north and non-existent in the south. So how about Tunisia? We'll keep ships in their current locations. In fact, we may even turn the Lutzow around to Northern Europe and keep our older ships in the Mediterranean, pushing the invasion. And preventing blockade. Do I need... I have the air bases. We will go ahead and expand Benghazi. And there are no batteries in Libya. So we will want to add some forts. Libya, we want 4. Maybe we only want 3, but I want to build 4. Save at that and continue. Mission 5 more subs. Our light cruisers are coming in. We can afford a smaller amount of money. Bombing torpedo. Nice. France is not doing well either. Oh yes. They're hitting us hard though, and it's going to increase our unrest, and we can't afford that. Excellent. Invasion of Tunisia. France declines both battles. Raid on enemy shipping. Not in a very good location. I'm actually going to decline. Cruiser battle, medium. That'll accept. France declines, of course. Go to the build screen. We want 2 Gneisenau's. Go to the build screen. We want 2 Scharnhorsts. That'll put us heavily into the negative, but we're building coastal fortifications, expanding aircraft. We're finishing up the submarines. I want to keep building them, but I don't think this war will last too long. Can't really afford to design a new destroyer. 2 more CVLs coming online. I'm happy with things are. We'll just continue to deplete. And I should take a look at... Okay, yeah, there's nothing down here. So in Emden, we definitely want... I already forgot how to add aircraft. It's been so long. I have none in the reserve. Can't disband any. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good grief. 20 fighters. Ooh, wrong one. Add air unit. 20 fighters. 20 fighters. I also want flying boats. We don't need 20. 8 would be good. Sufficient. And then we'll add in torpedo bombers, of course. More torpedo bombers. And more torpedo bombers. Then we want dive bombers. Can't fit 20 in there yet. More dive bombers. Can fit 12 dive bombers. And then to round out, the last 12 will be medium bombers. And the Mediterranean will be well defended in Libya. Oh yeah, I don't need intelligence on Italy anymore. Save that. That gets us through that segment. Can't afford new subs. Got a lot of ship construction. Alright, moving forward then. Taking control of Tunisia. Excellent. 5 more subs. 2 new CVLs. Workups are finishing. Improved landing guidance. Yes, please. Low risk of landing accidents. Smaller machinery. Lay light for increased ASW effect of air bases. No, 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 and no, and no, no, and no, and no, and no, and no. Wahaha, take that, French. My unrestricted warfare is far superior to your own. For Chelling fleet battle, where we can contest airspace. Yes. They decline. Okay. Gotta go back to air groups. Tunis. Oh, because we got a new airbase. We need fighters. We need flying boats. We need dive bombers. Torpedo bombers. Medium bombers. All the bombers. We'll build a base via Tunisia. Just one. Too close. We should probably build 3. Because that's Rhodes, that's Libya. We'll need 3 for Tunisia. Again, dips heavy into our funds. We're definitely going to be depleting rapidly. We're definitely outstripping them. Let's see about an invasion of Algeria. Maybe we can push that as well. Definitely outstripping them. I think with Great Britain and myself up in the North Sea, France is struggling now. Well, protest workers are I'll go the speech route. Yep. And both of our submarines are absolutely devastating each other's merchant fleets. Oh, brutal. riding the razor. Small engagement. Of course, I'll accept. They will decline. Coastal raid, I will accept. Okay, here we go. Man, that's a lot of mines. Yes, yes. There is the French fleet. We want to sink them all. Come up to full speed. Enemy aircraft approaching. No effect. No effect. There they are. Bomb hit on a corvette. Bomb hit on a transport. More aircraft approaching. We found their battleships, which we're not actually that interested in. Bomb hits on corvettes. Bomb hits on corvettes. 14-inch hit on a heavy cruiser. More bomb hits on corvettes. Bomb hits on the Moltke. Take a look, see how bad it is. 2 bomb hits, it tickled. That was penetrating deck hits. Seedlitz takes a couple hits. Lavoisier takes a hit. Another heavy hit. That is the core of their carriers, so we do want to head that way. Lots of air combat. Continue pursuing as best we can as the fleet forms up. Just skipping through. There's so many bombs being dropped. You can see the Lavoisier is taking plenty of 14-inch hits though. Division 44 getting ready to be attacked again. Lavoisier takes another hit. 4 more hits. Another hit. More bombs, air combat. How are we looking damage-wise? Graf Spee is taking a single bomb. The turret's knocked out, so she's listed as having more damage. 4 bomb hits on the Moltke. Damage is minor. Aero Manches. Lavoisier taking plenty of hits now as we close in. We need to take evasive actions against enemy air. Friendly aircraft engaging enemy air. We will continue to pursue the French carriers. Starting to land hits on the carriers. Let's dive into the middle of them. Our torpedo bomber is getting chewed up by enemy fighters. They're getting really chewed up by enemy fighters. And Dijon class, like it. Close in right in between all the carriers. Not believe any of them have torpedo launchers. Our Magnac, oh wow, that's a big one. And the Orne. Get both secondaries, both banks of secondaries engaging. Dunkirk. What does the Dunkirk have? Not the historical design for the... They copied me. Well, maybe not. But that looks awfully similar. AI does do that with small modifications based on their own philosophies. Both secondaries fully engaged. Ornay looks like she's going to get away. Enemy aircraft approaching the Moltke. So many aircraft involved in this battle. That's why I declined some of those English Channel fights. Another Corvette hit. How fast are you? 30 knots. How fast are you? 31 knots. You are not going full speed anymore. I don't care about you. Dijon is as good as dead. We just need to get rounds into her. I think with evading enemy air, we're not going to be able to catch the Ornay. Our aircraft approaching. Alright, now we're engaging the Ornay with the seedlets. There's a hit. All we need to do is slow her down. Another hit. Another hit. Another... oh no, that was Dijon. Ornay is on fire. Enemy aircraft approaching Moltke. No results. Couple of the Albatross takes... Destroyer Albatross takes a couple hits. Emden taking some hits of their own. Fast she going? 25. Air combat occurring over Emden from the looks of the quick glance I had at the log. Looks like that last attack disrupted us enough that Ornay might still get away. Now at long range. Oh, there's a hit on the Ornay. Oh, she's slowed significantly. I think that spells the end for her. Dunkirk taking hits from the Moltke, which is lagging behind. Not significant damage to the Moltke. Ornay now taking a couple of hits. Alright, getting a steady hail of fire. Dunkirk takes another hit. Not receiving a lot of gunfire, but we are fighting mostly carriers. Ornay is as good as done. We'll turn around, take out the Dunkirk. Try to find the Dijon and the other fast French carrier. We can locate those, that would be a good thing. Alright, there's a hit on the Dunkirk. Do we not have ammo? We are out of AP rounds for the forward ammo magazine on the seedlets. That's what I'm talking about, like, we do not have enough ammo. we'll try to get broadside engaged. There we go, a couple 14-inch hits on the Dunkirk. Evading enemy air. Aeromanches went down. Lavoisier went down. We have one more out there. Probably a destroyer. We have the Dijon that we didn't get to see where she went. She took a steady hail of fire though. Can't imagine she's doing well. We might have gotten her as well. Going to make an interesting after action. I'm going to take a closer look at the damages. 14-inch hit on the Dunkirk. Another 14-inch hit on the Dunkirk. Do we have any destroyers left? Oh, yeah, we have the Albatross. The Groff. Grief. Our battleships, battlecruisers do have torpedoes, not that they're going to be launching them when they're dodging like this. Let's try to get turned around. Yeah, those torpedoes aren't going to hit. They're going to go straight into land. Smooth. See if the starboard side is any better. More enemy aircraft. It's just endless. I think that carrier must still be out here somewhere. Dunkirk magazine hit, blows up. No wasting ammo, yay. Head north. What can we find? Jaguar has sunk, unfortunate. B-87 dive bombers. Enemy aircraft approaching from the south. Ooh, what's that? Turn around, head south. Ourselves. Try to intercept whatever this ship is, which is maneuvering kind of sluggishly. There she is. More enemy aircraft. Appears to be a battleship. Is not. It is the Rhone. 34 knots. Good grief. See if we can get the destroyers to intercept them, although even they're going to have trouble catching up. Secondaries having to engage the Rhone. I don't think we have very many 14-inch shells left. We're driving her back towards friendly air, minefields, all that good stuff. Don't want to detach her, but oh well. Gonna head back home at the correct direction to engage the Rhone. There's the Joffrey. Yes, please. Joffrey going significantly slower. Drive them towards those batteries. 14-inch hit on the Rhone. Just all, you know what? We have control of this battlefield. We can rescue anybody, we will. There we go. Getting close for the secondaries to chew up the Joffrey. And for the rear main battery to engage. Oh yeah, there we go. Way to go, Graf Spey. Chew up the Joffrey. Come around. Engage the Rhone. Joffrey class hit by torpedoes. It's now not making way anymore. The Rhone is coming to a halt. Been a great coup for the German Navy. German big guns carrying the day once more. Man, that was a lot of carriers. 4, possibly 5. French Navy aren't going to be too happy about this one. Come on, let's finish this up. Haven't got all day. Up to cruise speed. Joffrey is down, the Rhone is down. Let time elapse. Night falls. We will go ahead and retire. There's nothing more to see here. Yes, yes. Run down the clock. I think I forgot to add the air groups for the carriers. So we lost 2 destroyers, 8 corvettes, and a transport to destroy the Dunkirk and 5 French carriers, as well as the Lavoisier. So yeah, that went very poorly for the French. Dunkirk sunk by lots of heavy hits. Rhone sunk. No bomb hits. Mostly heavy hits and medium hits. Not surprising since we were out of heavy ammo. Ornay taken out by gunnery. Joffrey torpedo helped. The Dijon sunk mostly by medium hits, actually. Aero Manches sunk with a combination of heavy and medium hits. Lavoisier taken out by heavy hits. Moltke, 1 heavy hit, 6 bombs. These were 1,000-pound bombs. She shrugged it off. Didn't care. Penetrating 1,000-pound bombs. That's what it did. Panlove got a couple rounds into her, but she got away. The Armagnac limping away at 18 knots. No bomb hits, no torpedo hits. Seedlitz, 1 bomb hit, a couple heavy hits. Shrugged it off. Graf Spey, 1 bomb hit, 1 heavy hit. Shrugged it off. So I think our ships are doing quite well. Leave the scenario, gain 2 prestige, Helgoland Bight, super victorious. Our unleashed level is now 10. This is less than good. We have our carriers. Add air unit. Fighter. Add air unit. Fighter. Add air unit. Fighter. Add air unit. Fighter. Then we'll add more fighters. We're going to have them separated. We're not always going to have them close in together. They're all going to be straight fighters. That's what they were intended for. That's what I'm going to do with them. Keep ships in location. France is definitely drawn down. We maintain control of the Mediterranean. Algeria will fall only in a matter of time. Go ahead and save here. And with that, we come to a conclusion of this episode. Thank you for staying to the end. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.